cold. I don't know what the date is. 12, I think. It's May 11th. It's very windy. It's very chilly. But if I can get anything done, I need to work inside anyways. Since yesterday was such a washout after work in the yard. Whoa, it's windy. Watching a video on decorating rental units. And it talked about putting the chips on the wall. Covering the wall with paint chips. I've actually honestly thought about that, but I have one here. I have them throughout the place. I have another one here. The only trouble is tape leaves marks, and I don't know what you'd use, but I thought about, because I put the paint chips up like that, and it leaves marks. The tape leaves marks on the wall. I have about 12 or 15 marks upstairs where I hung paint chips that I need to scrub off. Big canvases and stuff just don't do it. You still have this painter's or renter's beige, as they call it. I've actually thought about picking up paint chips and collecting paint chips and then just covering the whole wall with paint chips. But tape leaves marks. And oh well. I don't know. I think about it all the time. Blah walls. No matter what you hang on them, you can hang everything and anything you want. It's still blah. Yellow is actually too bright for paint. But you know what? I look at it and I think, oh, wouldn't it be marvelous to have the walls beautiful, bright, sunny color. I know this is too bright. My goodness, if you had that all over the walls every place, it would be probably blinding to the eye, but still, when I look at my flowers, I think it'd be so nice to have a beautiful color on the wall. I'm trying to get my breath. I'm doing a lot of stuff and dishes and cooking, and I'm totally out of breath now. Anyways, this is what happens when you build one of these. And you have to come in and go downstairs to get shovels, everything you need, tools, everything's down in the basement. So you have to come in, you have to go out. And then we had dirt in the backyard, so you have to go through there. Out. The box is for our kitty cat. So, unfortunately, without a garage, without a shed, without anything, and the tools down in the basement, and we're going from the backyard, carrying dirt and tools because we were working out here, and I brought flowers from the back to the front. So, we had this place so clean a while ago. So clean. Anyways, oh, doggy toys. I was trying to gather up doggy toys here. Oh, so I can do the floors. She had her chicken outside. I think maybe it's time for a new chicken. It's quite dirty. Anyways, so I'm going to pick away at this. See what I can accomplish. I swear, about, I don't know, 6 weeks or so ago, we went through this place and it looked like $1,000,000. Pulled out the fridge and the stove and cleaned behind them. It looks so good, and yeah. But what are you going to do? Like I say, all the tools are down here in the basement, so what was I getting? I got to get my pail to mop the floor. I haven't got back to my painting or to that one. There just seems to be so much to do. There's so much to do outside now, and now the upstairs is such a mess, and we came down here and we spent, I'd say, a good 8 hours cleaning up this basement, mopped all the floors, and then when my roommates got fully moved in, we brought more stuff in, but then that was okay. Like, we had everything piled up really good, and then you look for stuff, you know, then it's, where's this and where's that? We got to find the router box, and we got to find this tool, and we got to find that tool, and then everything gets dug through and everything gets moved. And anyways, what are you gonna do? That's life. I'm not too worried about. I'm trying to find my pail. I gotta mop that kitchen floor, sweep it, mop it. Not too worried about the basement right now, because it's gonna be one of those ongoing forever things. And I don't know, like, I have all my photo albums. I have a ton of photo albums because, you know, the 80s, 90s, it was all photo albums. 70s, 80s. I grew up, you know, 70s, 80s. Tons of photo albums. Photo albums were the thing. And my daughter says, well, scan all the pictures. Well, first off, a lot of them you can't take out because the pages are yellow and the pictures tear. But I don't have a scanner, and it would take forever. It'd be a project for the rest of my life to scan all the pictures and put them on the internet. She says, like, or put them on flash drives and stuff. Christmas. These are my more knick-knack collections, ornaments, figurines. I would truly love to have up to enjoy, but I don't know. I don't know the room. Anyways, I gotta get some hot water and head upstairs and try to sweep and do some stuff, and then see how I feel from there, because I can't say it's going to be wonderful, but do what I can, and then I'll probably just go back to bed. I'll have some food cooked, and I can't move everything, obviously. I'm not moving stuff to sweep and vacuum. Do the best I can, make the floor look better and a little better, and then I'll probably head back to bed. Ow. Ow. Claws. Ow. He's saying, pet me. Pet me. Give me some affection. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Claw, claw, claw. Ow, ow, ow. Draco. That hurts. Okay. Let's see. Unstable relationships, impulsivity, mood shifts, intense anger, suicidal threats. Ow. Cat clawing me. Identity disturbances, feelings of emptiness, or frantic efforts to avoid abandonment result in psychiatric symptoms that might mistakenly lead to incomplete diagnosis or even, misdiagnosis. It is important to remember that BPD, borderline personality disorder, is an illness, not a willful attempt. My page just blacked out on me. Not a willful attempt to get attention. The borderline lacks the boots, much less the bootstraps, with which to pull himself up. It is useless to get angry or to cajole and plead with the borderline to change. Without help and motivation, he cannot easily modify his behavior. If both parents did live in the home, their relationship was often not harmonious. There was frequently a lack of consensus about child rearing, and subsequently one parent, usually the mother, assumed the primary parenting role. Such parents are rarely capable of presenting a united, collaborative front to their children. For such children, the world abounds with inconsistencies and invalidation. When the child requires structure, he receives contradictions. When he needs firmness, he gets ambivalence. Thus, the future borderline is deprived of the opportunity to develop a consistent core identity. Doing the kitchen floors downstairs this morning and cleaning, and I came up here and laid down after, but and then I was watching some videos. I watch all sorts of different videos, and decorating oddities, like watching people's lives from like the just before 13, 14, 15, 16, 1700s, 1800s, and I don't know what it was that made me think of it, but a long time ago, like I'm almost 51, a long time ago, it's hard for me to have some quiet here. I cleaned house for a lady, and she had this front room. Okay, her front room was the square footage of my whole downstairs, from the kitchen to the patio doors, like the whole thing, the whole area. And she had this front room. She had no couch, no chair. She had a couple pieces of furniture, like a hutch. I'm trying to think back, because, you know, I was in this is before I was married, and I had my Monte Carlo, so I was like, I don't know, 20, 19. And anyways, nobody went in it. It had, what did it have? A couple hutches or a cabinet or a clock or whatever, a big little wooden clock, and just this couple pieces of furniture. And when I vacuumed the room, I had to vacuum out backwards. So I didn't leave any footsteps, because nobody was allowed to go in this room. It just makes me laugh. And I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. I mean, it's her house, it's her life. They whoop-de-doo, but things that make you go, ooh. Just kind of, sometimes you think about things that happened in the past like that, and nobody could go in that room. I had to vacuum out of it backwards. There couldn't be any footsteps in that room. There was no furniture in that room. She's got a room that's the size of the square footage of my whole downstairs, and nobody could go in the room. Oh well. The lifestyles of the rich and famous. Yes, they're in my bedroom right now because they were delivered to me in my bedroom by a roommate. Anyways, I got my Hosta white feather, and I got my Hosta Barbara Ann, and then you always get a little free gift for ordering. I got Asiatic Patio Lily Tiny Rocket. I think I might have some of those tiny rockets. So I got the white Hosta and the Barbara Ann, which is white and dark green or blue. So I'm going to plant those. I like to order something out of the catalog every year. It says $25. Yeah, shipping, handling, everything. It was $25. So my little treat